Hello everyone, Adam here from AJT Design, here with the instruction video for another one of our fob cases. This model here is basically, this is our V2 for the 2016 and newer Tacoma with a push button. We've also got a very similar case that we're going to cover in this video for the 5th Gen 4Runner Limited, the Smart Fob, Smart Key. So if you've got a Tacoma fob that looks like this, or a 4Runner a limited fob that looks like this, the Smart Fob, these products will fit these fobs. Just a little bit of a note on compatibility. So two different fobs, very similar but different, and our products are, there's two different products here. They look almost identical from the outside, but the internal geometry is different and they are not compatible. They use the same buttons, they use the same screws, they look almost identical from the outside, but not quite. Another note is some of these fobs will have a fourth button if you're not using them for the specific application of a 5th Gen 4Runner Limited or a Tacoma. And the cases are actually compatible, but you just do lose that functionality of the fourth button. It's usually a trunk, just FYI. So again, this is the case for the Tacoma. This was our original design, has a spot for the key to go up. And our new V2, we've simplified it and we've removed that feature. So if you absolutely have to have that key that slides into the fob, do not buy this. It does not have that feature. We've removed it. It's allowed us to make the product smaller, increase the wall thickness to make it stronger, and it allows for a nice new symmetrical design. So that's what it is. For our demonstration on how to assemble this thing, we're gonna do the 5th Gen 4Runner Limited, just because this is one that I have that's actually all together still. If you have the Tacoma, the process is exactly the same, and this one is very easy. So basically, first what you do is you pull the slide key out, and you crack open the case, and you can use either the key itself or a screwdriver. You put it in that slot, twist, it comes right open. So you take the key and you save that for your key ring or whatever you're gonna do with it. So you take this case apart. You're going to want to save this rubber piece. This will not be used. And you'll need this piece right here, the circuit board with the battery attached. So you take your new case, and again, this is the one for the 5th Gen 4Runner Limited. Oops, sorry about that. You see right inside the case, if you can see that, it's engraved where it will say, if it's the 4Runner, it'll say 5G Limited, 5th Gen Limited. If it's the Tacoma, it'll say V2 2016. So again, they're not compatible. If it's not fitting and you think maybe you've got the wrong case or something, we have engraved what they are right inside the inside of the case, because like I said, they are virtually impossible to tell apart from the outside. We kind of did a 2-in-1 for this, if you will. So first step is you'll insert the buttons. So this comes with 3 buttons: lock, unlock, and panic. They only go in one way, so if it doesn't look like they're fitting, just flip it around and it'll go. So those just slip into place just like that. All good. Next, what you want to do is put the rubber piece in. Don't forget the rubber piece. I had these have been out for a while and we were behind on the video. The only issue I had is some guy had brought to my attention things seemed a little bit loose, and we figured out he didn't realize he had to reuse this. So remember to reuse that. That's what keeps it waterproof, or at least water resistant. Then the board goes on top of there. Just make sure everything's seated nicely. Bottom piece goes on top, just like that. And then the included screws. Included Allen key, tighten these down. As always, don't use Loctite. It'll disintegrate the plastic almost immediately. And again, this is plastic, so don't torque them as hard as you can, but you can get them fairly snug. The tops of these will actually likely mushroom out before you ever strip them out, so you want to get them reasonably snug so the screws don't fall out, but not so tight that you break something. So, pretty simple. Just Just make sure they're snug on all four corners. And that's it. Test out the functionality, push the buttons, you should see the light come on. And if you actually have a vehicle outside, you should hear it locking, unlocking, and panicking. And that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward installation. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have questions, I will leave my email in the info section below the video, as well as our website if you are interested in ordering this product. Thanks for watching.